Morgan joins us now. First in the morning with entertainment.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm here. Magic.
Yeah. All right. And surprise, surprise. We're going to talk Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. We have another update.
Okay, guys. I mean, I know so much about this case. So this is a win, one would say, for Justin Baldoni's team. They now have access.
Sorry, we got to. For those of you keeping score at home, so we got to win for Baldoni.
Yeah. This is true. Wow, that was good. I thought something bad had happened, and we were wrapping this up.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So his team now has access to private text messages and all the messages between Blake Lively and Taylor Swift when it comes to the "It Ends With Us" drama. A judge, quote, said this: "The requests for messages with Swift regarding the film and this action are reasonably tailored to discover information that would prove or disprove Lively's harassment and retaliation claims." Now, you can assume Blake Lively's team's not happy for this because the judge denied Blake Lively's motion for a protective order to keep this communication private and out of the hands of Justin Baldoni's team. Now, just to keep everybody on the same footing here, Justin Baldoni's team took a major hit last week when the same judge essentially dismissed the bulk of his $400 million countersuit against Blake Lively's team, taking out several claims, including extortion and defamation, which are essentially the bulk of this countersuit. But clearly there are still claims that they are going forward with in this suit, and the judge just feels that them having access to this private text messages between Blake and Taylor could work on either side. So we're just going to see how this plays out.
Really interesting, because I also remember also throwing out Blake wanted to get text messages from years prior to all of this.
Yeah.
And the judge was like, no.
It's
That's
too much.
way too much.
Yes, I remember
this
that.
was not even an issue. But now they're saying these text messages apply.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay.
And one could argue Taylor Swift doesn't want this to happen either, because she was subpoenaed, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, and her team, not confirmed, but sources say her team handed everything over because they did not want to be subpoenaed. So, one would assume Taylor's also not happy about this.
All right. Got to say happy birthday, to Paul McCartney.
Yes.
He turned 83, I believe, yesterday.
Yeah, 83.
And he was hearing from some celebrity friends.
Yeah, so Barbra Streisand, which is so cute. We talked about Barbra Streisand and Paul McCartney collaborating on a song, My Valentine, for her recent album, and that Paul McCartney was nervous at this age, at this state in his career, collaborating with Barbra Streisand. So I remember talking about that on the show a couple of weeks ago. So she posted this to him: "To Paul, happy birthday. Hope you're celebrating with a little help from your friends, including me. Love," or XO Barbara.
See what you did there, Barbara.
I know.
Help from your friends.
Right?
Very good.
Yeah, that's a great song. I think that song came out in 1967. I think I have that in my notes. Little help from my friends. I love that. The Beatles hit. Yeah.
All right. Well, we always get a little help from our friend Morgan Hoffman each and every morning, and she is coming back a little later in the show with a big interview. Arnold.
Guys.
That's all we really need to say.
Arnold, that's
Yeah.
it. But it gets better. Carrie-Anne Moss, who we know and love, Canadian from The Matrix, of course, and Monica Barbaro. She's an Oscar-nominated actress. So much has happened since season 1 and season 2. So I'm going to talk to all of them about season 2 of FUBAR.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
Morgan.
you.